There are concerns about the cyclone that's about to hit far north Queensland, so let's go to far north Queensland now, and joining us is the Cairns Mayor Terry James. Terry, good to see you this morning. I know you've got a bit on, but can you give us an update of how things are this morning? Paint us a picture of what's outside the place where you are.
Yeah, thanks, Pete. It's not too bad in Cairns at the moment. We've had a lot of overnight rain and we've got a few gusts outside, but we won't get too much more until lunchtime and later in this evening. So all in all, it's typical weather when you're expecting a cyclone.
Yeah, sure. I mean, Terry, I'm from up there. You're there at the moment. We've seen all of this before. Is there anything different, any worse this time around than what you've experienced in the past? Bearing in mind it's only a Category 1 at this stage.
That's right, Pete. Yeah, it's business as usual for us up here this time of year. It is expected to intensify to a Cat 2, though it is a lot further north of us at the moment. It's predicted to cross around Woodville and closer to Cooktown, which means the effects that we thought we were going to get is probably a little bit less. Including the storm tide. The storm tide comes at 9:30 this morning, so we'll miss that, which is good. So the surges that we're expecting, I imagine we just won't see them now because the next tide is a lot lower.
Okay, I did want to ask you about that. So, I mean, it's best to be prepared. We can see all the good folks sandbagging there. You don't think that's going to be necessary now?
Well, we are still going to get a lot of rain. We're expecting anywhere between 400 or 500 millimetres of rain. So the sandbags will be required for that. So as usual, when the cyclone passes, we do get a lot of rain and a lot of localised flooding. Okay,
but as for the CBD, there had been concerns that the CBD, you know, when the cyclone was expected to collide with that surge that you were talking about, that could possibly flood the CBD. That's not something that's expected to happen now.
No, that's correct, Pete. Yes, yesterday we were really concerned because the surge was in the vicinity of 0.5 of a metre, which would have flooded the CBD and in particular the northern beaches. So that's not expected to happen now, which is very good news.
Yep, that is good news. But 400 mils of rain in areas around the north, that is a lot of rain, isn't it?
That's a lot of rain, and a lot of rain to happen in one hit. So we will get flooding, and we potentially will lose a lot of power as well with that as well.
Okay, so just a final warning before I let you go, Terry.
Final warning, we want people just to be vigilant. You know, this thing hasn't passed over the coast yet, and cyclones can change their mind at a moment's notice. So be prepared. It has sort of moved north, and then it went west, and then it changed a bit more. It can change and come back our way. So really be prepared. That's what we're saying to people. And listen to the radio.
That is the Cairns Mayor, Terry James. Good to have you with us on a busy morning, Terry. Really appreciate it.